I really want to teach people to just enjoy themselves, to relax, to slow down, to just slow down their speaking. I was always guilty of having verbal diarrhea. David, you've talked for 5 minutes straight, the teacher would say to me. And my two teammates are in there. But slow down, say more with less.
Welcome to Talkin' Improv. I'm super excited today to talk improv with David Shapiro, newest teacher for the Dare to Fail Improv School. David, thanks so much for talking improv with me.
Thanks for having me, Rich.
Yeah, so you have been doing improv for a long time, and what is it about this art form that keeps you interested, that keeps you doing this?
The word I have is always magic. The magic that we have, that we get in scenes. The magic where people will say, "How did you do that? How did you plan? You must have planned that ahead of time." Because
Oh,
there's no way that you guys made all those connections and all those remembrances without planning.
isn't that the best compliment in the world when someone goes,
Yeah,
"That was scripted, right?"
no, not at all. We were having fun. I just was being silly.
You-
hmm
but in a way that made other people laugh, not just ourselves.
hmm
It is magic. That's a beautiful word. So what do not everyone who performs teaches, but some of us, like you and me, like there's something about it that just draws us into we want to teach this art form. What drew you into the teaching part?
Well, I've been doing a lot of jams over the since COVID, a lot of online jams. I switched mostly to online improv. I'm Chicago. I'm an independent improviser. I've done all the schools. They're great. And I'll be happy to perform live with them, but I like online for right now. Um, but I've seen people struggle with the basic idea that they're always focusing on plot.
Yeah,
And I want to get people off of that. Just get people off of it. I've developed, I think that improv is really 2 or 3 minute scenes, mostly, unless you're doing a mono scene.
sure.
It's mostly 2, 3 minutes, and they're the most two and three. They're the 2, 3 most important minutes.
Yeah.
So, and I really want to teach people to just enjoy themselves, to relax, to slow down, to just slow down their speaking. I
Yeah.
was always guilty of having verbal diarrhea. Blah, 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 blah. And this is because this. David, you've talked for 5 minutes straight, the teacher would say to me. And my two teammates are sitting there. But slow down, say more with less.
Yes.
What I love, what I want to teach. But I love seeing the different styles, the different varieties. And just as I said, you and I have different styles of improv, but when we get together, they mesh.
Absolutely.
That's what it is. If you find that mesh with your teammates and finding a way to make that group game or that group mind happen.
Amen. Preach. Woo. Love it. And the great thing about, when you say with different styles of, but like, all of our styles are on a foundation of yes and that's why we can
Mhm.
play together or we can play with anyone because it's like, yeah, I've got my style, but I'm going to yes and whatever you do, right?
Mhm. Yes, and the crap out of it.
Yeah.
Yes, and I did. I went a little bit lower than usually I go with that
Sure, sure.
statement.
Yeah, you two might kick us off.
Well, one of my favorite things to say is someone says, "Well, okay, maybe there's being maybe we're getting ready to go on stage and say, well, I might do this. Like whatever you do, I'm going to yes and it."
Amen.
I,
I'm
I,
actually
I,
going to call out a scene of yours. I don't know if you remember this, but
Mhm.
I teaching as much as I do, I see so many scenes and I forget almost like 99% of them.
Mhm.
But there was one scene, I think it was about 6 months ago, and you started the scene by like kind of acting like you were cold, and you said,
Mhm.
"Hey, is there any way we could turn the heat up in here?" And your partner said, "Sir, we're outside." And without missing a beat, you just paused for a second and you went, "So that's a no on the heat then?"
Exactly. It was just, and it was because I internalized it. It's like, okay, yeah, but I asked about the heat. It was my initiation. It was my scene.
Yeah.
which
And
is something I've been thinking about recently. Who is we're both responsible for the scene, but I think the second person is responsible to follow the initiation
yeah,
a little bit more than the first person has to follow the second.
yeah. And I
Personal
think
person in
a
my
lot of improvisers would have been thrown by that, and they would have been like, "Oh, he's denying me" or whatever. And you just like you said, you internalized it, and you were like, and you responded in a way that was just such it yes anded while also being
Mhm.
hilarious. And I
Mhm.
don't know, like that is one of that will live in my brain rent free for years.
Yeah, but it's also I was sort of denied on my the I said I'm really cold. Can you turn up the heat, sir? We're outside, and it's like I'm still cold though. That has
The fact remains.
that's what it is. And I so many people would try to solve that situation. Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't realize. Let's go down to something else. So as soon as I think as soon as I said, "Boy, it's cold outside," that entire scene is about me being cold outside.
yeah.
It's not about me getting warm. It's not about, it might be about me and that other person, but it's not about me getting warm or solving the problem. We'll solve it as soon as that scene is done or we're swept in a minute and a half. That's when the problem gets solved.
There you go. Love it. So your workshop is called Pour Lemon Juice, and it's all about heightening. So I don't pour lemon juice on too many things, but does lemon juice heighten food typically?
No, lemon juice, lemon juice, it comes from The Princess Bride. From Billy
Ah,
Crystal. Billy Crystal says, "Why don't you give me a paper cut and pour lemon juice in it? We're
wow,
close."
nice.
And so that's my idea. Well, a lot of people know how to stick in the knife.
Yeah,
A lot of people know how to twist the knife. Then you pour lemon juice into the wound and
wow.
make it worse. And it's not making it worse. It's just digging deeper into it into
Yeah,
that thing that can be heightened, in that thing that can be heightened higher, in that thing that can be heightened lower, be hyper, inward, outward, diagonal,
yeah.
in the fourth dimension that we can't see.
Woo. I think a lot of people, misunderstand heightening, and I'm sure you've seen this a lot too.
Mhm.
And they think, oh, heightening just means more, and that's kind of the blanket general definition that a lot of
Mhm.
people kind of live with in their head. But clearly, like that's if that's the only thing you ever do, then you're really limiting yourself, right?
Yeah, absolutely. The smallest of things can be heightened.
Yeah.
I could say, I could come up to you and I say, I have found a paperclip. The second line could be holy, holy S word. One of my favorites. Oh my God. And it could be, and my thought, it could be the paper clip that held together our father's will that got lost, and so we lost the probate case and we lost all of the, or it
Wow.
could be that one that got lost that time you said there were 499 clips and I said there were 500 and we counted and it was wrong. And we could that just whatever it is can be heightened. It doesn't exactly. We could heighten how sorry we are.
Yeah. Yeah.
We could heighten how much we love each other, but we can't be with each other. We could heighten. There's so many things that be heightened. We could heighten the fact that I have a dog who pooped on the rug.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got a horse.
Yeah.
Hey, you know that. Oh man, I got three humans.
Ooh, good. Poop on the
Yeah,
rug. There it is. Love it.
why not? Why
Well,
not?
well, I'm super excited for your workshop. Pour lemon juice. I think anyone who wants to, like dive into the world of heightening is going to get a lot out of this workshop.
Yeah.
And I'm super excited for it, man. And just
Thank
thanks
you.
for teaching for me, and thanks for talking improv with me, Dave.
Anytime. Love it. Love doing it.